Hi, today we're going to talk about our favorite travel gear. These are the things that over the last few years we have learned are worth the extra weight that we carry with us, and we love them. Stick around so we can show them to you. Hi, I'm Colleen,
And I'm Shaan. Welcome to Travel is for You.
where we share traveling tips and knowledge that we have gained from years of international travel experience.
My first item is the merino wool shirts. So these are only 3, but I have 5, and you can actually pack them. They become pretty small. I travel with 5 merino shirts. I used to think they are very hot for me, and I realized I was actually buying the higher weight. They go by weight. These are 150, and I can wear them in the middle of hot season and still be comfortable. These are easy to clean, and I have 5, and they are space savers, and also these are some of my favorite shirts to wear.
My first one is this. This is my favorite traveling tool, and I don't know what you call it. It's like a phone. Oh, it's like a, what do you call it?
Phone stand.
A phone stand. That sounds good to me. And I use it on the airplane, and it's very flexible. I have a phone that works with this. Otherwise, I guess you could get one of those little rings and put it on your phone. But it works really, really well. And it has this feature. You can just clamp this thing onto almost anywhere in an airplane and hold your phone in whatever direction you want. You can even set it down and use it. I really love it because we spend a lot of time on airplanes, and our trick for making time on the airplane pass is to be watching things we recorded, and this makes it a lot easier.
Every time, I have one also, every time I put it on, even the flight attendants will come and have a comment, oh, this is really cool, because you can put it wherever on in front of you, on the back of the seat. It works really, really, really well. Okay, my next item is this, and this is a compression bag. Packing cube, yes. I buy Thule, but you don't have to buy Thule. It's really any compression bag that's rated well is good enough. I use these, and the thing that I like about them is that it has a compression zipper, which is separate. So I can fill it up with stuff, and when it's done, I can go the compression zipper, and it really makes a big difference. You don't have to push your things down ever when you pack them. So compression pack, not just a packing cube, but compression packing cube.
Okay, my second thing is this Matador bag. And it looks pretty bad because I use it. This is the one I actually use, and it is Matador is the brand. It is fantastic. And I'm going to say my third favorite thing, I'm going to jump ahead of you, is what I put in these, and that is dry shampoo bars. And I use these when I'm at a hotel. Mostly I use my conditioner, but I can use it, take a shower, wash my hair, and while it's soaking wet, I can put it in here. And even the whole bag will be wet. And I don't know what the secret is with this thing. Some dry-through technology, they call it. But I just roll it up, clip it, and it's soaking wet. And it never gets anything in my bag wet, and it's dry when I go to get it. So I have 2 different colors because this is my shampoo, and this lighter one is my bar soap. And I love these things. I love what I use on the inside. They smell really good. That's also, for me, one of those tricks when you start to feel a little homesick or whatever. I can smell my shampoo and my soap, and I feel like I'm okay. Anyway, I use, I'll put a link in the bottom about what the soap is that I use if you want to try it. It's fantastic. So now you're on number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is this adapter. So I have over the years used different adapters, and they do pretty good. But this particular one, I like it because these USB-C, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
USB-C cords, when they connect here, I'm going to show you. They connect this way, like this. I'll find another one. Right here. So when you want to take them off, you just take them and they go off like this. Some of them are made where these things are connected this way, and I always find them hard to, because my fingers are bigger, they don't go in between two of these. So sometimes they have these slots upwards like this,
and it's hard to get them out.
And I think that's really hard to get them off. But these are just absolutely, whichever you want to take it off is just easier. I buy, I'm not brand committed, but this one is made by Vintar, Vintar, and it has it does pretty much everything. It has these things that you can push out, and of course this will work in the US. Then you push this and push it back, and then I have used all of them over the years. I have not been to a single country where this thing did not work. So so that's my...
Not a converter.
Not a converter. Yes.
Just a adapter.
Yes.
For the plug shape.
So let's talk about that one also. With the latest technologies that we have, all the telephones, all the computers, laptops, they seem to work with this thing directly, and they do not need a converter.
They can handle 220.
They can handle, yes.
Yeah, but you should always look at your own appliance to see. And
Yes,
the
of
thing
course.
that goes with that for your fourth one is, I don't know why you have these together,
Oh.
but that's your thing.
Okay, so my number 4 is actually didn't come from me. It actually came from Colleen, but I really like it. So when you buy any new stuff, they come up with the USB-C cord. And some of the airplanes and a small,
all the airplanes that we've been
yes,
on
yes,
have
yes.
USB,
They have a USB-A, which is
the big one.
this big one. This used to be pretty much the standard in the old days, I've been told. But I can put just on, like these two, I just put them together, and whichever I want with the USB-A, I just go ahead and put this on like this, and it works. And if I need to use the other one, I just unplug it from here and put it here. You don't have to have two, you may have just one.
I don't have mine tied together. I have two of them, so
Yes, I was given only one.
that's not true.
So this one is really, it has, I was very kind of tentative on this one, but
He was. When I
As
ordered them,
much-
he was like, we don't need those.
yes, but as much as we travel, and I have seen this mostly in airplanes,
Yeah.
that this comes really handy.
Okay, so my next thing is this backpack, and it's so tiny, and I love this thing. We travel with larger backpacks, but you don't want to carry a big backpack around when you want to go out for the day. And this little tiny thing, which I can fit in my pocket, it's called 4 Monster Backpack. They come in all different sizes. It's really wonderful. Nylon, very small, pretty wrinkled looking right now, but it comes out very quickly. It is beautiful. I mean, just look at all this space. And this is, you can get different liter sizes, whatever you want. Has nice backpacks. It has water bottle holders and on both sides, which is really useful. But a lot of space. You can pack a sweater or two, umbrellas, whatever you want. And then when you're all done at the end of the day, you don't have this giant backpack you have to carry back. It folds back up into this little pouch, which is where it came from, believe it or not. That's what we were looking at. So that's mine. Yes, they're deep.
It's Colleen's, but I end up carrying this, so I know this. So this will have a big size water bottle inside.
Yeah,
of
they're
course.
really nice. They're deep.
Yes.
They're deep and not too big. They're sort of tight. So they work pretty well for that.
Yep.
Okay, so that's my number 4.
Your number 4. So my number 5 is this bag. It's made by Briggs & Riley. It's been to 6 continents by now and
Pick it
ready to
up
be go to
so you can see
number
the
7.
wheels.
So, and it has very good wheels
Yeah.
with Collins here. And these just work incredibly well. I used to check this in, but in our last travels to where we went to 6 continents, we actually used this, and I use this as a carry-on, and it works perfectly. It has a compartment here, which I have not used it, but it's supposed to be for the laptop
We
also.
do. We use it for things like, this, a bag, because you don't want to, with your carrying on, you can't really puff it out too much,
Yes.
or it will make it impossible to check in.
Yes, it does have this thing to expand it. I never use it. This is my size, so as you can tell, my shirts will fit, and if they don't fit, I will use the compression. But this is a very good one. It has something on the back where you can put your phone or battery. Sorry, it's well used, so has a little dirt. But this is, I would say, one of my favorite bags. And it's made by Briggs & Riley. It has a lifetime warranty.
It has really held up. I mean, we've been in train stations, up and down stairs, across cobblestone, on paths, I mean, dirt roads everywhere. By the way, I put this back just so you can see it really does go back in there. We have matching suitcases and we're twins. Anyway, it works really, really well and we really like it. So they're good.
It does pretty much everything.
Lifetime warranty. Oh, it has a telescoping handle, which he didn't show you, but it's good and has multiple stages. And we often put our backpacks on top of that and carry it. So it's everything that we need.
Exactly. I was going to say the same thing. Thank you.
And the last thing that we're going to talk about today, this is my favorite medical device to travel with. I need a CPAP, and at home I used to use this giant ResMed machine with a humidifier and everything. And when I would travel, I got this years ago when I was working still, and when I would travel, I'd have this big gray suitcase. You see them all over in the airport. It's like a badge of honor, I'm going to call it, instead of a badge of shame. But anyway, you have this big suitcase that has all the stuff in it. And it's just too big for traveling, especially when you want to do carry-on. They won't count it because it's a medical device, but it's just so, for me, so unnecessary. So back then, when I started traveling a lot for work, I got this little travel one. This is also ResMed, and I'm not paid for by ResMed. This is called the Air Mini, and I love this thing. I had to pay for it myself because insurance doesn't cover it. But it is, I mean, to have this tiny little thing that I can just throw in a backpack, or I can, throw it in his backpack because he carries the heavier things, and just go with it. And I do still have to have, of course, the tubing and that stuff, but it's like nothing. And I just throw it in the bed. I don't even have to have space on a bedside table. It is fantastic. It has a little plug, of course. So I have a backup battery that I carry with me that I actually got for a trip we took to, I think it was Egypt, and we were going to be out in the Sahara in a tented camp where there was no electricity. And I got this battery and I used that, and I carry it with me still because there have been other times we were on a gullet or whatever, we didn't have any electricity at night. We've been in places where the power just went out and I have my backup battery. But this little tiny thing has carried me through, and to be totally honest with you, I don't even just use it for travel. I use it when we're at home now too, because I'm so used to it. But one downside to this little guy is it doesn't have a humidifier unless you use only nasal thing, and they have a little, I don't know how it works, but some kind of recycling device. I have to use a full face mask because I sleep with my mouth open. So, but I've gotten used to it and I love it, and it's was worth every penny, and it was a lot of pennies. So those are our 5 things, and we always travel with these things. There are probably more things we'll talk about maybe in another video, but I just wanted to give you guys the highlight. And so tell us, what are your favorite things? Or do you have any comments about, does this make sense? Like, do you think I should really be carrying the big one? Or, I don't know, whatever your comments are, it would be lovely to hear them. Want to make sure we all share our opinions because they matter. You matter.
And you can help us, of course. All these things, we didn't come up with these ideas. We actually watch YouTube videos, and over the years we saw other people using it. Then you try something and something works and something doesn't work.
Anyway, we have lots of ideas and we hope to share them with you. So please subscribe, like, and we hope to see you on the next video and to read your comments.
About to leave, already packing, come with me.